I'm ready whenever you boys are.
I'm ready right now.
92?
92.
Well,
oh my god.
Need a break this week?
No, I got it. Welcome back everybody to another episode of Coming Around. I am your co-host Cameron Schindler. This is episode 92. Joined as always the spider moon loving hash slinging slasher Thomas Gunn.
Trash ringing.
trash devouring.
Do you get that? Do you get that reference?
The trash ringing?
Hash slinging.
Hash slinging I get, but
hash clinging.
It's a SpongeBob reference. How are you doing?
No, I see. I don't get the SpongeBob references.
They're good.
I didn't have TV. No, I'm good. I'm doing well. I've never heard of a spider moon. There was like a blood moon, full moon eclipse or something.
There was a blood moon
over the weekend, from what I understand.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it costs 2 in a red.
Yeah, that's right. It does cost 2 in a red.
I saw a full moon. I didn't know there was a blood
enchanting.
moon out. That's cool.
Yeah, it was some sort of eclipse for some parts of the world.
Did you ever get to see
Pretty
like
cool.
Northern Lights up in Vermont?
No, there are times where it will.
Croissant
Croissant
doing?
is eating a box.
Oh, that's okay.
He's okay. There are some times where the Northern Lights will reach down that far. It's very rare, but I've never seen something like that. No.
Dang.
Did you ever in South Dakota?
You had to drive like 30 minutes up north, and I never did, which is stupid because I always work night shift too.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get the opportunity a whole lot. So I guess I didn't work night shift in high school, but I don't know. I should have done that while I was there. It's a big regret. I don't know.
They'll be there. There are places you can see them.
Also joined by James.
You got nothing.
No, something came and then it kind of sounded bad, so I decided against it. Hippo Hieronymus, what's happening?
We're recording a podcast.
That is true. How was your day?
My Monday was perfectly fine.
Did you go to work?
I did go to work today.
It's pretty lame.
It is? Okay.
And cooler than what we're about to talk about. No, I'm kidding.
You might be right about that because actually I can segue this a little bit.
Okay, segue it.
So we're
Pop off, queen.
So the episode topic today is Spider-Man cards. I had a coworker of mine who's not the most talkative individual, but he does play Magic, usually on Arena, and he'll talk to me about Magic, and he's just like, Hippo.
Is he gonna hear this when you're talking about him?
I very seriously doubt he listens to this at all. He'd be like, Hippo, I don't really like these Spider-Man cards that much. And I was like, I understand. And then we talked about it further. But yeah, no, that was just a funny thing. Today we're talking
why
about
didn't
that.
you like him? Just did the vibe off?
Yeah, he's like, I just don't. Yeah, basically, he's like, he prefers Magic IP.
Did you say he plays on Arena?
Yeah, he plays.
Oh, that's fine. You won't have to look at them.
Yeah, that's fair. But he's just like in general. I mean, I don't know if he plays with other people. I do know that he plays on Arena.
Gotcha.
So, but he's like, I'm excited for Lorwyn. He's like 3 sets ahead. He's like, I'm excited for that set.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are.
Because it's a Magic IP.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are really excited.
I'm also excited for about the Magic IP sets.
For real. Especially a plane we haven't been to in forever. And like I've never been to a new Lorwyn set too.
I mean, some cards that I'm very fond of come from that block. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, a lot of people. Multicolored cards are very cool.
A lot of powerful Pauper cards from the Lorwyn block.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very powerful cards. Very powerful. Very fun cards. I always like talking to, like, you find another Magic player that's not as
entrenched.
Yeah,
he's not.
Us three are, and it's pretty fun. Talk to them and just have the perspective of man, I remember when I just enjoyed the game for what the game was too. Yep. It almost sucks because you only get to have that part of Magic for very, very little, where you open a pack and you're like, oh, this blue card's gonna go in my sick blue deck, or I don't play the green cards, so I give my green cards to my friend gives me his red cards, or
right.
And that just goes away so fast if you get really into it.
I have every once in a while I'll reiterate that I miss nothing more than being able to just sit on the gym floor and play unsleeved cardboard.
Like what he had and stuff.
Yeah, like with what I had. That was fun.
It's one of the reasons I'm working on designing a bar cube, which for folks who don't know, it's a cube, which I hope you all listening know what a cube is. If you don't, it's what
our podcast is about.
It's what our podcast is secretly about. It's where you take a collection of cards so you can have a little custom draft set to pull out and draft with your friends at any time. And one of the ways you can do this is playing a bar cube, which is basically you play it unsleeved. You don't choose any cards that use tokens or dice in any way, so that you can just pull it out of the bag and play at the bar with your friends. And like some people will do it like a 180, like 4-player draft, but I'm working on a full 360 with maybe I'll do a 180 mode. I'm not quite sure, but kind of to reinvigorate that exact feeling that James is talking about, where you're just playing raw cards on the counter or on the floor, the gym floor at school or at the kitchen table or whatever. Like that sort of vibe definitely goes away.
What would be
really
45
quickly.
times 6? So whatever, 180 plus 90?
Be another
so 270.
270.
Make 270 to be enough for 6 people.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool too. I've never seen. It's funny. You see 4-person cubes that are 180, and
Right.
8 persons are 360.
One that's like specifically designed to be like team drafted
yeah,
or whatever.
You don't ever
That's
see like
kinda
a
cool.
270 cube, huh?
That's interesting.
I think that'd be good because I feel like
Yeah.
it'd be easier to get 6 for a bar draft than it would be to 8.
Yeah.
Or 4. Then if it's 260, you can make it 4 easy.
Yeah.
They always do the bar drafts a couple nights before CubeCon too.
Yeah.
Started off. That's really fun. We did that last year, and we played like a little. I'm trying to not say like so often. We played a little. See, I was gonna say like there, and I just stopped talking instead. We played a little cube that you start at 5 health, and all the cards are just terrible, and you have no clue how good the cards are gonna be in the context because it's all a bunch of OXs and enchantments that give +1/+0 and really, really stupid stuff like a mirror
like
enforcer
bulk cards.
But mirror enforcer is really good.
Right. I love bulk cards.
I
That's
do
why
too,
I
I do
like when
too.
you're saying like opening up a pack and whoa, this one card. Like I still like
Mystery
I
Booster
still
2 is
look
so
for
fun to
that.
draft.
Yeah,
because you're just playing
it's
with
like that.
dog crap. There's a card, I think it's 3 mana or something to gain 8 life, and people are just, this is just like unbeat. It's an activated ability too, and so people are just like, you can't beat that card. That's way too good. That's hilarious to me.
Do we have any housekeeping?
We have a little bit. We'll mention again that MagicCon Atlanta is coming up at the end of the month. James will be there in all of his glory.
Also, shout out for Cali Kai's is doing I think meeting with some people at 11:30 on Friday.
Nice.
The event. So wherever they're doing that at,
Like content creator space. Probably,
go find Cali Kai's. Go chat him up. I'm sure he'd love to talk.
Nice.
I'm
Cool.
sure. Who knows? I might even pop up.
There you go. Yeah, just be a little bonus
Hippo.
meet and greet.
A little hippo.
That could be fun. You should talk to Jake about that. I think that'd be fun.
a little hippo hanging
But I mean,
out.
don't blow up his spot.
No, I'm not
yeah,
going to.
But that would kind of be funny if you were like also hanging out. Like also I'm here.
So go see him. I know he'd love to talk to people.
If you see Hippo, say hi to Hippo.
Yes, please.
Wish him a happy birthday. It'll be his birthday weekend that Saturday.
It will not.
So it will,
we will be
2 months from
we will
that
be 2 months away from that.
well, they'll remember.
But that's the major, the biggest event coming up in the U.S. If you're in the Middle Tennessee area, our local monthly at the Game Cave is this coming Saturday. I will not be there. I will have to work. So, but I'm not sure if actually I don't know if any of us are you going to be there. You have work?
I don't have work. I might be there.
Oh, okay, cool. Cameron might be there. The only other thing that I wanted to call out is our friend Morgan Fussell from the London Pauper League reached out to
know that
me,
guy.
and they have another major event coming up that's part of their. It's an IPT, an international Pauper. I actually don't even know off the top of my head.
Is the name of the
It's
organization.
the International Pauper Tour. Yeah. It's part of it's part of the system that is all baked into Paupergeddon and all that. So this is another one of their major events. It's Saturday, the 18th of October at 10:30 a.m. The tournament's called The Dreaded Return. It's the third in their series of the London Pauper Showdown. So yeah, go check it out. It's at Badger Gaming in Deptford in London. So, go check it out. If you're in the UK, if you're in the area, go check it out. It's going to be a good time. Maybe specifically England, I mean, the UK is a lot of places.
Big.
Sure. If you're specifically in England, but like you could
Not
travel.
compared to Texas.
You could travel.
It's still pretty big.
Yeah. It's not like saying
To be fair, I have no clue the comparison to UK to Texas.
Texas is way bigger.
It is.
So like,
I just thought that was a stupid
no, you're okay.
American thing to say.
Anyway, but thank you to Morgan for shouting this out and letting us know what's happening, and we'll include the link and all that in the show description if you are one of our English listeners and you want to go play some Pauper.
Cool. Shall we get started on our?
I was kind of hoping you guys would forget.
We have to.
I suppose. What is it? Spider-Man.
Yes.
So the Universe Beyond, the first of the Marvel sets, Spider-Man, and I think we've kind of talked about our disdain for this set before already.
Just a little.
Yeah, just vibes are completely off. Tolarian Community College, probably heard of him. If you're watching, if you're listening to this, you probably heard of him. He made a neat little video that I feel put a lot of my confused thoughts of disdain in very nicely together. I kind of summarized it a little. Go watch it. Summarize it. He's like, it just took all the cheesiness that people didn't like about like Murders of Karlov, Outlaws, Aether Drift. It took all like kind of like the cheesiness, Detective's Hat, Crow's Bars, just blatant non-fantasy stuff, and just ramped it up to 12 in this set. And
you missed an opportunity.
Ramped it up to 11 in this set. So go watch it. I don't know. I'm not going to have any more disdain thoughts for the rest of this episode. Just get them out now.
That's fair.
Anybody else got any final words to say? Speak now or forever hold your peace kind of deals?
Just because I don't like it doesn't mean I'm not going to talk about it for the sake of everyone who is going to play Pauper. And
still affects the format.
It still affects the format. Looking through the cards, I think there are more cards that are not legends than are that will affect the format. So
your glasses have taken a tumble.
Oh, they have?
Do you want those?
That happen? Oh, is he going to hide them?
No, he's going to eat them.
Okay. Let me grab them.
And now he's going to eat your cord.
Come here, Croissant.
Thank you for knocking off my sunglasses. Croissant, Incineroar used knockoff.
It's not a smash move.
Thomas's black glasses were
super effective. It was super
No,
effective.
it just did more damage because I was holding an item, but now I'm not holding an item because Croissant used knockoff.
Oh, that makes sense.
Croissant the Incineroar.
I see. It takes off the item.
Yeah, knockoff does more damage when there's
my
a item.
Emberheart.
The new game we're playing, Daggerheart.
Keyforge, Daggerheart. My character's name is Croissant Goblin the Bob because it's a cat goblin.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an orange cat
little
goblin.
cat goblin.
Hey, get off
anyway, what I was gonna say before I was very kindly interrupted by our fourth co-host here, I think that I don't have to like it in order for me to bring y'all some quality content involving the cards in this set. And I am pleased that there are more kind of just generic cards going on in the cards that I pulled out that I'm interested in as compared to actual legends. I think I only have 2 of the actual legends in my list. And
too. I bet they're the same.
I have 2 and the third one's a joke.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
Just like the set. So,
just like the.
Okay, now.
All right, who wants to go first?
How many white cards does everybody have? I have 1.
I have 3.
4. I'm gonna take the obvious one because.
All right.
I'm gonna. It's Spider-Man.
Well, oh God, do we have to start here?
Spider-Man.
Okay, we're starting here.
Web Slinger. 2 and a white. Legendary creature. Spider Human Hero. For a 3/3, it has web slinging white. You may cast a spell for white if you also return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand. So it still follows timing restrictions, so it's not quite like ninjutsu. So post-combat, it'll have the web slinging would happen.
Or if you tapped your creature for an activated ability
correct.
or whatever.
Correct.
I think in current context of Pauper, this fits just nicely into the white weenie deck. You also use your deck to do lots of flashbacking out of the yard by tapping your creatures, things with like prismatic strands and battle screech and things like that.
Mnemosine Rally, all of that, yeah.
And also your creature's attack. So turning a Thraben Inspector into a 3/3 and then recasting Thraben Inspector is probably pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest play pattern is turn 1 planes, Thraben Inspector, turn 2 attack, planes, bounce your Thraben Inspector, play Spider-Man, who's a 3/3 for 1.
And then recast Thraben Inspector.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
Yeah.
So that puts you up to, now you have 2 clues sitting in play. You got a 3/3 for 1 mana and a 1/2 out of it.
The biggest thing is this is legendary, so
Yes.
you can't have 2 of these in play. Also doesn't add a cast down. That's going to be pretty interesting to see how this plays out. I wonder how big of a deal that's going to be, because the decks that play cast down tend to play a lot of like high density removal. So it's like, okay, I save my cast down for this and I snuff out something instead, or I have Defile for this. But I guess if this is coming down on turn 2, Defile, especially if you're on the play or on the draw, Defile could this could have might have got in once or twice already,
hits,
which feels bad, but hey.
Yeah. So it's doing the thing.
It does die to Bolt.
It is still doing the thing that White Weenie wants to do. Well, I mean, I can say if you've gotten the like strands in the yard, then it just looks kind of bad too. So yeah, who knows? We'll see.
Still follows time restrictions. That's very important. It's a mechanic. Also, I wanted to touch up, if you can't have 2 of them in play because it's legendary, but if you have 2 of them, you can kind of give it pseudo vigilance, because you could attack with the Spider-Man, and then second main phase you can pay 1 and put in a Spider-Man web slinger from your hand on the battlefield and return the web slinger that's tapped. So you can, for 1 mana, if you have 2 of them, you can give it pseudo vigilance.
Because that all happens before the legendary check.
Correct. Well, it returns part of the cost.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would happen before. So yeah, so technically the legendary check doesn't happen then, I guess.
So that's interesting. So once, if they activate web slinging, you can not, kind of like similar to ninjutsu, you can no longer kill the creature that they're ninjutsuing out of play. So if I web sling my Thraben Inspector, there's no opportunity for my opponent to lightning bolt my Thraben Inspector.
Kill the Thraben Inspector? Correct,
because it's part of the cost.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
kind of like ninjutsu in that way. But you will have opportunity to hit the Spider-Man, of course.
Correct. And it is casting at it as an additional cost, so you can still counter this ability. Like if you wanted to counterspell
it's
it.
still able to get counterspelled. Thankfully,
unlike ninjutsu.
Thankfully not sorcery speed, because unlike ninjutsu, again, where you can get tricky by blinking removal spells, if they try to do something after blockers are declared, you can't do that with this.
Right.
Once it's cast, follows time restriction, it can be countered.
Yeah.
But
unless for any reason you had something that allowed you to cast your creatures with flash, but that's not really something that we have here. So
just think about if you have I think a play pattern that's going to be really common now, because say your opponent goes Plains Thraben Inspector go, you go Mountain pass, they attack with a Thraben Inspector, and normally you just take that 1.
Right.
That's whatever. Now I think you're really pressured to, do I bolt this to put them off Spider-Man?
Donkey!
I hate saying that. Do I have to bolt the bird? Ah!
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's going to be a common play pattern now of, do I have to
Right.
waste in quotes, or do I have to go
Right.
similar to fairies?
And right at that point, then White Weenie's still probably really happy with the exchange.
Exactly. I think that play pattern's fun and cool. I like that play pattern about fairies too.
I like it.
Yeah. No, I think this card's sick. I wish it didn't look like this, but yeah.
Yeah.
I like that play pattern. That's really that adds a lot of dynamic gameplay with Fae.
And the fact that it is legendary,
that.
yeah, the fact that it is legendary also makes it really interesting, where you can't just like load up on these, because I think that would potentially be a little problematic.
Yeah, and it's not super impactful for legendary too. There's kind of a feels bad when you played like standard Zendikar, late Zendikar, where your opponent has the 4 mana Omnath in play and you have to kill it, and next turn they just play a second one. You're like, you gotta be kidding me. This didn't matter. None of my decisions matter. So there's that play pattern, but not as big of a deal because this is just a 3/3 for 1.
Not so crazy here.
Sorry if I sound like crap too. Been a little sniffly today. Who wants next? Hippo.
I can go next.
Oh,
cool.
Thomas.
All right. I've got City Pigeon for a single. Yeah, James has it too. City Pigeon for a single white mana. This is a 1/1 bird with flying that says when this creature leaves the battlefield, create a food token. So I love random food tokens because I just really want there to be this Cauldron Familiar deck in some capacity. So like maybe you can throw this in the engine that is that deck somewhere. Notably, this says when it leaves the battlefield, creates a food token. Not when it dies. So you can do all sorts of course, Skyfisher shenanigans, web slinging. So like this plays really well. with web slinging. Obviously, I think that's why it leaves the battlefield, so that it works with that in the draft set.
Ooh, that's
so
interesting.
you can also kind of play around with this with the white Spiderman. Predominantly, I imagine like core Skyfisher sorts of things, or sacrifice decks that wants to specifically use the food token or an artifact. It's just two rectangles in one card, which in a deck that cares about just a bunch of material could come up. It's a cheap flyer. It's fine.
I like the art.
I like
it. A hot dog.
Yeah, just enough.
I actually hate that part of it, but you know.
Me too. That was sarcastic. You want to read the flavor text, Thomas?
Aw, that was my lunch. Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
Moving on.
I don't think he's ever said that.
I think it's really cool. I didn't even think about the leaves thing. I missed that.
Mm-hmm.
Just one step closer to getting some kind of cat food synergistic deck.
Yeah.
Because we've seen our buddy Will from Alabama play with that weird food breathless night. One of Ginger Brew, Trophy Mage, Cat food deck with
that
gates.
deck is sick. That deck is sick.
Just like it puts like it's just six concepts and Kiss and married them all together.
That deck is awesome.
Kind of, I can see that with the Cauldron. It's just
missing some stuff, and maybe this is a piece in that puzzle. Maybe it's not. I just think it's a cool card.
It is missing. That deck is missing like a good way to get food onto the battlefield in a consistent way. I feel like.
Did you have anything else to add to City Pigeon, James?
No.
Cool. What else do you have for white?
Okay, so this would not be an episode of the Common Ground podcast if I didn't talk about my love of modular cards. It's a modular spell. It's a spectacular tactics.
Yep, that's one of mine.
It is one and a white for an instant. It says choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains hexproof until end of turn, or destroy target creature with power 4 or greater.
I thought this card was really sick.
This is just a simple spell. Nothing crazy going on here. I love a good modal spell. It's just kind of in the same vein as like Destroy Evil, but instead it's a protection spell. And it looks at power, not toughness.
It reminded me of Valorous Stance from Fate Reforged.
Good one. Yep,
where that one was the protective one was indestructible, and I think it was toughness 4 or greater.
It was toughness
for the destroy mode, but it was also a 2-mana instant, and that was a very impactful card in that standard format.
Correct. Trust me, I know.
Yes,
I was a caster of that card.
Same.
This is just a simple spell. I don't know if this is a main deck card. This is kind of like this feels like a sideboard card that just like kind of covers 2 areas that you might want. This is again, by Pauper equivalent is Destroy Evil here,
right?
As being something kind of that people do want to play, and this feels like a good spell.
Yeah, if you're gonna play Destroy Evil specifically to target enchantments, that's one thing. But white also has access to Dust to Dust, so maybe you're not necessarily always looking for the full naturalize effect. So something like this having the utility of being protection, I think, is something that white has been lacking in terms of it. Outside of it just being a protection spell, and it's usually just like 1 mana, like God's Willing or Lauren's Escape or whatever. Like all fine cards if you just need a protection spell, like the heroic decks of old, and occasionally the mono white heroic deck still pops up. Like they'll play those cards, but that's because they're more streamlined on the thing. Yeah.
But no, this seems like a cool card.
No, yeah, pretty cool. I'm into it. I didn't have anything else to add, but that's all of my white cards.
I have one more white card.
Hit us.
Shocking, I know. So it's Selfless Police Captain for 1 and a white for a 1/1 creature human detective. It says this creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. And it says whenever this creature leaves the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control.
Put its +1/+1 counters.
But it's +1/+1.
Yeah.
Just moving stuff around.
Do we have that effect in Pauper? Is there like a
the graft is an effect that exists technically?
Yeah,
it's not one that sees play, but it does exist.
I don't know if like the little dude from Dominaria, if it says just put or put its counters on it on a creature when it dies.
What little dude?
There's a little dude from OG Dominaria.
Is it a little robot? I know what creature you're talking about. I think it is its counters.
Okay, I'm not quite sure. So,
but this is the kind of effect that's just kind of you start to get more effects like this, and it's just kind of cool.
Yeah,
there is an 01 from Ikoria. No, it's from Strixhaven.
We just need a hardened scales downshift, and then we're golden.
Scales downshift.
Yeah, I think it's a 1/1 from
Coffin.
Strixhaven. It comes in with a +1/+1 counter, and then when when it leaves the battlefield, its +1/+1 counters
What's its CMC?
get moved around. A single mana.
Okay.
Single
So
white.
if you just start moving counters around all willy nilly, it's kind of fun.
And
Yeah.
they'll get an extra one with your hardened skills. It's going to get downshifted.
There you go.
Exactly.
I'll take the first blue one.
Go
Sure.
for it. There's a pretty obvious one.
I'm going to take the good one again. 'Cause that's what I got.
This is the first, alphabetically the first one.
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing acrobatics for 1 blue instant. Choose one or both. Counter target spell or tap 1 or 2 creatures.
This is crazy.
This is command. It's cute.
This is crazy, actually.
This is pretty cool.
So, this card was read to me on Saturday when we were heading down to go play some Pauper. And I was like, when they said 1 or both, I was like, surely not. And then they read it, and I was like, oh, I guess it does. I guess it is 1 or both.
It's cryptic command without.
Draw
It's
card.
without draw card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
good.
basically a cryptic manic with a draw card.
Is that good though?
So my first thought for this for this card, the deck that immediately sprang to mind is the Familiars. If you cost reduce this into blue,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just counterspell with tap 2 creatures on it.
Sure.
That's crazy good. Like that deck already is a deck that wants to prolong the game as long as possible.
And that deck doesn't even want to play counterspell though.
No, but it doesn't want to play counterspell. But it will. I think it would play this
Yeah.
because it has that extra function on it too. I think. I could be wrong, but I think it does.
Just if your opponent isn't doing stuff their first main phase though, this is just way worse counterspell.
Right. That is the drawback.
And you got to think about how many games you are playing spells first main phase. It's kind of something when you're very, very new to Magic. That's what they first teach you is cast your spell second combat or second combat. Lols. Cast your spell second main phase after combat.
This is a rule that I may or may not follow to my.
Well, yeah.
Again, that I may or may not follow to my detriment and or I may look like a genius sometimes, but like, yeah,
It's all contextual.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It's just 1 or both is very, very powerful.
And the reason Cryptic Man's so good is because if you need to tap the creatures, you tap the creatures and draw a card, or tap the creatures and bounce something. If you need to counter a spell, you counter the spell and draw a card.
Actually, this is very cool looping with Archaeomancer. Just like basically keep them tapped every turn of the game. Like just 2 creatures tap every turn, and you have a counterspell backup with it too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but the counterspell backup's broken by when they go to combat.
I understand. Having both options is still very good.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I'm partial on this card because I don't know how relevant it'll be if people casting spells before their combat.
Right. Because I'm like thinking through, I think like if Mono Blue Terror was to play something like this, it's like 1, maybe 2 copies.
I don't think it would play. It's 2 mana inefficient at that rate, I think.
Yeah, and we're not really that concerned with like stopping a board of creatures once we have like a couple 1 mana 5/5s.
Yeah.
No.
So
I think this just fits into like the slower control decks of the format. If you want to call Familiars a control deck, not necessarily.
it's cool though.
It is a sweet
It's
card.
cool that that's 1 or both.
And Terra's tap down's the 3 mana repeatable one too.
Well,
Yeah.
single. Yeah. It's 3 mana to escape.
Yeah,
But
it costs 3 mana.
Yeah,
It's always in the
To
graveyard.
escape. It's always in my hand.
What?
And then then it's in the graveyard.
You're hacking.
It eventually gets. It's eventually in the graveyard, but
All right, who wants next one?
I can do the next one. Next, this is my only other blue card that I have pulled out.
I didn't even have another one.
This is Unstable Experiment. This is 1 and a blue for an instant. Target player draws a card, then up to 1 target creature you control connives, which is draw a card, then discard a card, and if you discarded a non-land card, then that creature gets a +1/+1 counter. So in essence, as long as you have a creature in play to connive, this is 2 mana, draw 2, discard a card, and maybe put a +1/+1 counter on your creature, which I think is fine.
It's kind of
They're-
like Charter Course, but you don't have the option to
Yeah.
draw the 2. And Charter Course isn't uncommon, no. Or
Yes, Charter Course is uncommon.
Yeah.
yeah, it was never printed uncommon. So
Right. So, like, some people in Discord were talking about this in the context of fairies. Like, how does this stack up against Of One Mind? Where, like, Of One Mind is, like, single mana draw 2. I think on raw rate, it's generally much better. But this is also potentially, you can help your creatures outsize something
This is an
particular. It's an instant. So there's some stuff coming up. I actually totally missed that it was an instant, even though I said it out loud. Being able to connive at instant speed is actually kind of interesting.
Or
now
hold
that I'm
up
thinking
mana.
about it. Right.
I think the whole mana thing is interesting because this is, in my mind, I'm just thinking this is the draw 2 discard one, which at 2 mana instant speed is not bad.
No, it's not bad.
No,
it's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's totally fine, I think.
But it kind of hard to do on turn 1 or turn 2. Very hard to do on turn 1, but hard to do on turn 2.
Not as bad. Like if you're like, think in the context of Fae, you usually have a creature on turn 1.
Yeah, that is true. If you have a 1-drop or you play a Delver or something, if you're doing something with Delvers. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd play this in a deck with Delvers. I don't think I'd play a spell that called out creatures so often in a Delver deck. But
I think it's like a fairy style deck.
Yeah, something like fairies might be interested in this, but it's a might. I'd be interested to see how it turns out. I think it's cool. Yeah.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
That might be a little cute one of we see of some stuff. I missed that it was an instant too when I was going through spoilers.
Yeah. Lots of little stuff.
Hippo, you got a blue card?
Nope.
You have a black card?
I do have a black card.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh wait, I have a blue card.
Oh, what's your other blue card?
Doc Ox Henchman. 2 and a blue. 2/1 flash. Whenever this creature attacks, it connives. I don't know. I think a 2/1 flash that attacks connives.
I considered this one.
I think it is a little below late. Right?
Yeah, that's my only thing. I think the flash part on it is pretty cool. So like giving a flash card that can connive is kind of cool. But that's my only.
And like it could potentially be attacking as a 3/2 pretty reliably, but still
maybe flash 3/2 is still not good enough.
Yeah, probably not.
Loots, but what about a 3 mana 4/3 that loots at flash?
That had to have survived the first attack as a 3/2.
And
that's you're asking quite a bit there.
All right, I can see the floor.
Okay, all right, fair.
Hippo.
What's your black card, James?
All right, the first one is Swarm, Being of Bees. 2 and a black for a legendary creature insect villain. It is a 2/2 with flash, flying, and mayhem for a single black. And mayhem's text is, you may cast this from your graveyard for black if you discarded it this turn. The timing rules do apply here, so it is not exactly like Madness.
Correct.
But this one does have flash.
It does have flash.
It does have flash.
This particular one. I really like this mechanic.
Yeah.
I also like this mechanic. So the first thing I think most people thought of when this is just like, oh, this is just Kitchen Imp. Essentially, it's just Kitchen Imp.
A lot easier to cast without Madness, too.
Correct. It is not 4 mana. It's only 3. But yeah, I know, and also just having flash on itself is pretty good too. So yeah, I think this one is, I don't know how many copies necessarily you would want to play of this in like Madness Burn, but probably like maybe 2. But this card seems good for that.
That list is tight too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, maybe 2. I don't know.
It's close. It just depends on how many more Kitchen Imps you want. One of the things I like is that you do still only get the Mayhem like a cost to trigger if you discarded it this turn, but then you can do it at any time that turn, which like could potentially come up with some like interesting stuff, or like this is one of the cards you discard to something that maybe your opponent like, I don't know, maybe your opponent last writes you or whatever, and you just like, just throw this.
Actually, I have a great way to get like kind of. I'm not trying to get people, but like say your opponent like cast a brainstorm, and you're like, I'll respond, use a blood token, put this in the yard. Let them resolve their brainstorm. Let them think about their brainstorm.
Sure.
And then they've kind of forgotten that you've done this now.
Yeah.
And then you're like, get them in combat with something. I don't know, something of that nature, but something interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could wait till they declare attackers and you can play a black and play it after they declare attackers. Yeah, that's something you can do. No, that is a good point. I like that part about this mechanic too, especially now this one has flash. Like other Mayhem cards, you have to cast it before you're in step, obviously, if you discard it. And but this one you can still, the turn you discard it, you can cast it at any point during that turn, even your in step, because this one has flash. But I've casted a lot of 4 mana Kitchen Imps before, so this being 3 mana flash is interesting, because flash is kind of like haste, especially if you're hard casting it.
Right.
Like Kitchen Imp, it was going to come down on turn 4 anyway. If you play this on turn 3, it basically had haste. It's basically Kitchen Imp.
Is this?
yeah, this is this one seems sweet. This is the legendary commons are pretty good.
Yeah, does not die to cast down.
It does not die to cast
or snuff out.
Does also
this
does
one
not
doesn't die to
out.
snuff out either.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
same would be
interesting.
true for Kitchen Imp on that one.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
Doesn't die to. Well, no, it does die to lava dart if you put the work in.
Yeah, if you put the work in, that's funny.
By having a mountain in play.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
You
Well,
please-
by no longer having a mountain.
Yeah,
Sure.
No, I really like the mayhem mechanic. I do wish. I guess maybe I don't wish. I wish there was some more playable mayhem cards. I hope we see this mechanic return in Magic IP.
That
Because I
would be
think
cool.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
I like madness. I like mayhem. Yeah.
Cool. Any other black cards?
I have one more if people
Hit it.
don't have it.
Go for it.
It is Common Crook. So 1 in a black for a creature, human, rogue villain. That's a lot on the creature type. It is a 2/2, and whenever this creature dies, create a treasure token. So this can potentially turn your Deadly Dispute effects into actually Deadly Dispute again, which is kind of cool.
We have Shambling Geist.
Shamelgast, Greedy Freebooter.
That is another one of those style of cards, and it's just kind of cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not, honestly, 2/2 for 2 is not an embarrassing, right?
I don't know, man. They're making 1 mana 3/3s.
Don't I know it?
true.
All right.
All right. You have any red cards, Cameron?
I do have a red card.
What you got?
I got Mass Meower.
Y'all are taking my cards.
Tail. Red.
This art is great.
I didn't have a single red card.
Damn, this card's awesome.
It's my only red card.
Red for... Well, you read it because I got one more.
All right, cool. I'll read Masked Meower. Single red for a creature, Spider Cat Hero. It's a 1/1 with haste, and it has an ability, discard a card, sacrifice this creature, draw a card.
It's familiar text.
It is very familiar text. This is Insolent Neonate, but just swapping out Menace for haste,
Which I
which
think is a lot better.
I think is generally a lot better, especially in the mono red dredge deck where you can just actually play this, get a hit in, and then sacrifice it.
It's actually even better. It's even better in the Madness deck. I think it's better than
Yeah.
better than Voldaren Epicure.
Really?
It's free
Yeah.
to do the thing.
That's
it's
true.
It's a haster and it's free.
If you play a version where you don't care about artifacts,
you lose the 1 damage initially, but you're getting the 1 damage.
you're getting the 1 damage by attacking.
By attacking on
and you
turn
might
1.
you might even get a second damage in if you attack on the next turn and then do the thing. And there's been a fair number of Madness decks that are shying away from the affinity stuff, from the Galvanic Blast stuff. So then that also potentially could take away a need for the blood token from Epicure. So
I think the blood tokens
are very,
sitting
very-
there is
right.
really good.
right.
Like this sits here too, but can get stumbled up on attacking or
I don't know. If Thomas blew up my clue token with a Demon Fury, who knows what'll happen?
yeah, who
Yeah.
knows?
yeah, that's
Who
true.
knows?
Who knows what'll happen?
Anything could happen out there.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if that'll take place. I don't know. I still disagree. I think I like the artifact version of Madness, but that's a whole different conversation. So, yeah, I see your point there. That's interesting. Mono red dredge will probably play this card, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think if you like haste over menace, then this just swaps out for insolent neonate in all respects. I think, unless you specifically care about vampires too, but
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone. Well, you might
I'm sure somebody cares about
aesthetically. You might
vampires.
aesthetically like vampires over cats, and if that's you, then
Not in this household.
Not in this
You can
household.
enjoy your enjoy. All right, this is a pro cat anti vampire house. You
Well,
heard
I
it
don't
here
know
first.
I don't know about the anti-vampire, but we are definitely pro-cat. In this
Pro
house.
cat over
Would you
vampire.
like to read the
clearly.
flavor text of Mass Meower?
Neither criminals nor veterinarians had much luck pinning down the uncatchable spider cat. Yeah, look at all these bubbles. They really want to give this thing a bath.
God, I hate it.
It's not going to work.
I had a red card.
Yeah, what's your red card?
Spider Islanders. 3 in a red for a 4/3 creature spider horror citizen. Mayhem 1 in a red. So you can cast this card from your graveyard for 1 in a red if you discard it this turn. So if you discard it, it's 2 mana for a 4/3.
I originally had this card picked out and then I took it off.
I don't know if that's good enough.
Yeah, I think the rate on it is good. A 4 mana, like a 4/3 for 2 is like pretty good on a rate.
Maybe it doesn't keep up with affinities. 4/4s for 0.
That or there's several factors, but maybe it does. I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a Madness deck that could just play 4 Mirror Enforcers. Like if you just played 4 Frogmite 4 Mirror Enforcers and just went super aggro with it.
Oh, you mean like Affinity?
No, but you play the Madness package. Like you play like the kind of like the Rakdos deck I built you that one time.
the Glaze Fiend deck. That
but
was sick.
but I play Alms of the Vein and stuff.
Yeah,
Do it.
Cool.
Kitchen Imps.
Let's build it.
Yeah. Coming to a podcast near you. That's my only red card. Who has
Only other red card.
any green cards?
I have no green cards.
I have
I have 0 green cards.
1.5 green cards.
Well, hit me with the 1.
All right. Scout the city.
I almost put this on my
So
list.
1 in a green. You know why I put it on here.
Is it a Hippo?
Is it another modal spell? Choose one. You can choose Look Around, which is mill 3 cards, and you can put a permanent among them into your hand, and you gain 3 life. It's just kind of like part of a Malevolent Rumble. It's pretty good. Turns out that's been pretty good. That's powerful. And then the second half is Bring Down, which is destroy target creature with flying. So both halves of those are relevant. There are tons of relevant flyers in the format. Being able to mill over and get a permanent is just any permanent is pretty sick. We've learned. So yeah, I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Neat card. Almost made the cut for me.
And my half a card is Spider-X Daring Dino.
God, I hate this one.
4 green.
They couldn't help themselves. Colossal Dreadmon. The Colossal
Yep.
Dreadmon memes have
Yep.
not
Yep.
escaped
So
even the Spider-Man.
They power crept it.
So 4.
I know.
Yeah, 4 green for a legendary creature.
'Cause it's a
Spider
legendary.
Dinosaur Hero is a 6/6 with Reach and Trample, and then it also has Ward 2. Why not? I want to Altasaur into this thing so
What's the flavor text?
There you
Hippo?
go.
It is on Earth 66 Tarker. Learns that
'Cause
with
there's silent
grr
Ps.
power comes grrr responsibility.
Comes stability. Jesus Christ.
It's terrible. Any gold colored cards?
Yes, actually, I have one. Does anybody else have one?
No.
I have Spider Manifestation.
I wondered if one of you might.
Yep, I think this card's actually pretty good. We were talking about it on the car on Saturday. We all agreed that we think this card's pretty good.
Interesting.
1 and a hybrid green-red for a creature spider avatar. It is a 2/2 with reach, and it also has tap it to add a red or a green, and then whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, untap this creature. So I think Will laid out in the Discord a scenario where on like turn 3, there's like in Magical Christmas Land, you can get like double Chryslers into play and cast a breath weapon. That's pretty disgusting.
To kill your spider manifestation?
Yep, that's still fine. You killed like their whole board. You have a 6/7 and a 4/5.
What if the breath weapon's not good in that matchup?
I'm just giving you a scenario where you could do this.
Or
it's
Jewel
still
Thief
kind
or
of
something.
it's still kind
Jewel
of
Thief or it draws
yeah.
you
You
for
can
purpose area.
you can turn it does other, you can do other stuff. That was just the
You can
example.
cast other 3 mana
That
spells.
was
It's
just the
fine.
example
Yeah.
he laid out. I thought it was kind of cool.
I had that in my head too. I'm like, what if I have 2 of these in play? If I Writhing Chrysalis, I can play another Writhing Chrysalis immediately. It's kind of like Burning Tree. What if I have 2 of these in play and I just play 4 Writhing Chrysalises? Crystallize.
All right then.
It's the best card in the format.
You'd be
So-
untapping these a lot.
Yeah, it's
You get a lot of
so
triggers pop up on the
magical.
screen.
So
That's
you can also
magic.
this is
It's
kind of
just like-
card that gives you like you can essentially give it pseudo vigilance by like casting something post combat.
It having reach is really relevant in some random spots.
It be a 2 mana card with reach is pretty relevant.
And that can also surprise block if you cast an expensive instant, too.
That's true. I don't know what you're casting in with that, but you know, who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah, crazy.
Dig through time? Dig
Yeah,
through
dig-
time?
dig-
Yeah,
dig-
why not? Soon.
Murderous Cut?
Fire Blast?
That's an uncommon.
You can
No
Fire
fire.
Blast.
Oh, the Madness removal spell that costs 6 mana. Minimum.
Ooh.
Oh, Dark Withering.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't know what deck that's playing though. That's red or green.
That's sick. That's actually really sick.
No, it's Fire Blast.
Snuff Out untaps this.
Oh, there we go. That's an
It
easy
does.
one. Yeah, that's
Foil
that's a way
untaps
better
it?
one. Yeah, Snuff Out. So,
Yeah. For your deck that wants to discard a blue card and an island.
yeah. You have this
So-
red green
With this
hybrid.
red-green hybrid card.
Yeah, this card seems really cool. Again, I think this is more
Yeah.
we're looking at the what if potential on this one, other than like just it being rawly like a raw like powered card. I think this is kind of what can you do with this?
Yeah.
What like lines can you take? This is instead of going 1 to 4 on an Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl turn, you can go
2 to 4.
2 to well, wait, it could be more
4
than that.
plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's my one multicolored card.
That's cool.
Who wants
Nice.
who wants the Papschmear bagel?
I do. I want
it away.
I want my bagel and cream cheese. Oh man. If anyone's in New York or is familiar with New York, my favorite bagel, unless someone shows me otherwise, my favorite New York bagel is Brooklyn Bagel on off of the 23rd subway stop. Bagel and schmear. This is a bagel and cream cheese. It's a single mana for an artifact. It's a food. It has 2 abilities. Its first one, the ability word is share. For a white mana and tap and sacrifice it, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature, draw a card, activate only as a sorcery. The second ability is titled Nosh. For it's basically food text. 2 tap, sacrifice the artifact, you gain 3 life, and draw a card. So you get to draw a card either way, which is nice. You get to turn this into a card, but it's a matter of whether you want to share your bagel and schmear and put a +1/+1 counter on something, or eat it yourself.
I hate
Gain
that
3
I'm
life.
probably going to end up playing this card.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I'm not a fan of it, but I, as a lover for my entire life,
I have
deep lover of bagel and cream cheese.
I also like
This
bagel and cream
actually makes
cheese.
me very
Does
happy.
nosh just mean food?
Just nosh. No, eat it. Nosh.
Oh, I thought it meant
It's a
food.
German.
Yeah.
Well, not German. Sorry, it's a Yiddish phrase.
Nice.
Um,
You learn something new every day.
this card has really cool synergy with Evolution Witness, where
Oh, because it puts the
Yes.
counter on it, and because it's in the graveyard for so you can kind of loop them a little.
for 2 mana you can draw a card and put a counter on Evolution Witness.
With a white involved. But yes.
Yeah.
You gotta have that white.
Okay.
mana. Still,
That's not.
it's pretty good.
I think that's cool. I think
That's
it's really
again.
cool.
That's why I
cool.
said I was like, I hate that I'm probably gonna play this card.
I've been waiting for a green-white reason to play my playset of green-white artifact taplands.
Yeah,
so.
for real. You could play Trophy Mage, tutor
my-
for 1 CMC. Go get this.
My Trio
Uh,
Tales have not seen playing God knows how
I
long.
know. They need,
Your
they
Trio
need
Tails, the
play.
green one?
Yeah.
Did you not play him in Brood Scale?
Oh wait, I forgot. I tried to block that out.
Yeah,
I
you
did
played
play them.
those in Brood
I
Scale.
played like 2.
I'm sure your green-white bridges have never seen play.
They
though.
have not.
Yeah, I don't think mine have either. I don't think any of my white bridges have seen play. Oh wait,
I
no,
was like your white
played
black
the-
one, your
yeah,
white red one.
Okay, never mind. Yeah,
I was like
yeah.
your white ones have, your green ones less so.
No, because
Because green played. Well, you
green,
played
red,
it.
green, black.
Well, I was like you played it in the well, I
Wildfires.
played it in the wildfire deck, but
Yeah. So yeah, maybe just the white green one that does not see any play. That's kind of like the
I know.
only
Green-
bridge at
I was like-
0.
green.
That's
blue.
why I want to make something that plays it. I think it would be really
I was like,
fun.
green blue is pretty bad too.
Yeah, green, blue, and green, white.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
So yeah.
You could play those in your band.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
2 colors, the 2 color combinations that we said were bad?
Wait, you could play them the artifact lands in there in your Bant-Terror deck, and then you could play Mirror Enforcers and.
Hold on, I might have a thought for this band
I already have an idea for my Bant-Terror deck.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know. Don't steal my idea.
I'm not gonna steal it. I won't steal it.
I'm excited to hear these.
That's the last one I had was the bagel and schmear.
I got one more.
It hit me.
Are you out, Cameron?
Yeah.
All right, I have one more. It's one more artifact. This is Eerie Gravestone. This is 2 generic mana for an artifact. When this artifact enters, draw a card. It has an activated ability, 1 and a black. Sacrifice this artifact. Mill 4 cards. You may put a creature card from among them into your hand. So this is kind of like a poor man's blood fountain in a way. It's it's got the 2 mana artifact enters, draw a card, trinkety text to it, and then later you can cash it in with some mana.
From among
My
them
only
hurts.
argument against this card is that it only allows you to pick the ones from the ones milled.
Right. So
that's the only thing.
that is also a little bit of a downside here that I saw as well. But it's a fun little trinkety artifact. I like that. I like colorless artifacts that have colored pips on them. I think that's fun design space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine, but it's nothing to write home about.
I'll call out Steel Wrecking Ball for Tron. 5 mana artifact. When this artifact enters, it deals 5 damage to target creature. And it has 1 in a red, discard this card from your hand, or discard this card, destroy target artifact.
I also was looking at that for
But
Tron specifically.
I still don't think it's as good as Runaway Boulder because Flash, you tutor Mystical Teachings, and
Also, you can cycle the Runaway Boulder, correct?
Yes.
yeah. So there you go. I don't think it's quite as good, but who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
Nobody knows. that's all of the Spider-Man cards.
Yep. I think that's all the ones.
All the Spider-Man cards we want to talk about anyway.
Cannot wait.
So I got to go down to Alabama this past weekend.
Oh, yeah?
And there's a very nice individual. His name's Peyton. He is running the Alabama Pauper League.
Let's go.
So just started this past Saturday. It was the first one. Started off with a little win-a-box. He was very kind and fronted the box for us. So
nice.
It was a free win-a-box. He just wants to play Pauper.
Sick.
I was like, heck yeah, dude, I'm there. We had 7 people, and then we dragged one of the folks that was going to play Tiny Leaders into our tournament. He very kindly came and played, and I was round 1 opponent. But I decided to play Boros Synth this time. Mm-hmm. I love this deck. It does all of the things in Pauper that I love to do in Pauper, which is move around a ton of cardboard.
Yes.
And this deck definitely did.
Skyfisher.
And this deck definitely did that thing a lot. Round 1, I got to play against like Terror opponents, like not really a Pauper player, so he kind of had a vague idea. He was just handed Terror to fill a spot. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I was just kind of able. He's like, "Whoa, this deck like just explodes in value on certain turns," and I'm like, "Yeah, it does. You can just draw 1 card, and then your whole hand is just set. Like you can just set off and go. So I got him, and then round 2, I played against our local, and he's a friend of ours, Shelby, on Madness Burn.
He's been on that deck for a minute.
Yeah, he's been on that deck for quite a while. Quite good with it. We took it to 3 games, and he got me. I think that matchup is not very good from my side. I think it is pretty favored on their side, especially with all their gain life effects as well. So my bolts and galvanic blasts don't look nearly as good as theirs do.
Yeah, like you have some amount of life gain, but I
have life gain. It's
quite.
Not. I have no like. It's really hard to get repeatable life gain. And I played 4 copies of Limbus as my like repeatable life gain in the main deck, and then round 3 was against Peyton himself. He was playing Faye. This matchup does feel good for me. I don't remember exactly which. I think it was game 1. He kind of just ran me over, just did the Faye thing. And then games 2 and 3, I took it. Then we had a cut. I guess if you're top 4, I made the cut at top 4. I played against elves. This was the most fun I had all day playing.
Cool.
Game 1, I got run over. Game 2
seems like
this was the longest game that either of us played all day. I think at some point we started checking. It's like, make sure who's going to attack first.
Yeah.
At some point, because we just kept, both of us would draw and do nothing basically forever. I couldn't attack into like get any profitable thing in because there's either a Generous End in play or a Sagu Wilding in play. So I'm having to burn spells on those cards or a Journey to Nowhere, whatever. And then I learned in game, the reason the game took so long for me and then I was not just completely dead like a million turns prior was the fact that I just went Standard Bear and they just don't do anything. They just literally don't do anything. Like, they can't kill it.
Yeah.
So, they can't activate Kieran Ranger profitably.
Right.
He was using it to actually just literally make a land drop.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. Yeah. And then you can't activate Timberwatch Elf, so you can't just go over the top of me.
That's really sick.
Mm-hmm. So, they just, like, can't do anything. So, by the end of the game, I had 3 of them in play. Yeah. I didn't see them game 2, but I also didn't see my Electricity game 1 or that second game either, which would have I would have been able to just attack through like a million turns prior. That game took so long. Holy crap. Game 3 was a lot more on my side as the beatdown and like just keep your dudes off the table. Like,
yeah.
But yeah. And so I ended up getting that one in 3. And then I split the finals with what would have been Ultratron. And thank goodness they split with me because I don't think I can win that one. It seems very bad.
Yeah, don't quite have the closing speed.
I don't have the closing speed, and they just have a combo on like turn 3 or 4. So it's like, all right, cool. Thank you for splitting. End up getting a whatever alternate art version of Elspeth in my half of the box, which was cool.
Nice.
So it paid for, I guess, kind of paid for.
Oh, the March or not March? The
Dragonstorm.
Sorry, we played Dragonstorm.
There
Yeah,
we
we used Dragonstorm as our box. I got it, the Elspeth Storm Slayer, I believe that's the card. Yeah,
Hell
Storm
yeah,
Slayer.
hell yeah.
Storm
Well,
Slayer.
congrats.
And Anna's like, I'll buy that from you. I'm like, cool. Up on the day. Yeah, it was fun. If you are in our area or in the Alabama area or some of the surrounding areas, absolutely go check out our Discord. I'm sure Peyton will have the next event lined up whenever he's available to do that.
Mm-hmm.
We also played locals at a
Middle Tennessee Gaming here in Bellevue, right outside Nashville.
that goes on
Every Thursday.
Night. Hippo and I dropped by last Thursday. It was really fun.
Yeah,
very chill F&M vibes. They had 10 people.
That was the best part.
Yeah.
I was like, I love how very nice and chill it was.
Players really cool. Good range of like people just getting in the format to some people that play the format a long time.
But yeah, there's lots of a growing community there. Absolutely love to come. I'll be back this week for sure.
Yeah.
Excited to come battle. This kind of gives me an opportunity to like really be able to like kind of use my collection now.
Yeah.
If I just like can weekly use my collection,
Oh, yeah.
this was sweet.
Yeah.
So this
It wasn't
is
a bad drive either. It was
no,
like 30
it was like
minutes for
30-minute
us,
drive. That was
whatever.
across town at 6:00. That's pretty good for Nashville. So
I don't know what's going on, but traffic has seemed to ease up some in terms of like I think Nashville's starting to wise up.
We're so screwed now that you said that. Or it's not summer. Summer's winding down. We're in the dog days of summer.
I mean,
School.
to some extent, yeah.
it's funny because
School
actually
back in session.
it's funny because
Yeah.
actually during the summer is my easiest time getting to work because their school's not in.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Yep. But nope, awesome place, awesome store owner down there. They've been very receptive to things that players want. So absolutely go give them
$1
a visit or $1 or however you'd like to support your
Lots of
local
bulk.
game store.
Lots of bulk to go through.
Yes, lots of bulk to go. Same thing at the
I gotta get
JC's
down
obviously.
there. Yeah.
But yeah, I got to play lots of good Pauper this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have plans already this coming Thursday, but whenever my work schedule allows for it, I'm going to plan to... I think the Thursday after that. I think the Thursday the 18th. I think I have that one off.
I'm just going to try to make this part of my weekly schedule because, again, very chill vibe, nothing like too on at stake here, and I get to go play a fun format, and just everybody there was a good play and was just fun in general.
Yeah.
So.
I need more environments myself to just like try more things because I feel like I get stuck with a couple of decks for a while, which it was interesting. I was answering a question that one of our listeners asked on Discord, just kind of asked the community whether they kind of leaning into just like one or two decks and really focusing, or whether they prefer to like try a wide range of things. And I kind of answered that of like I kind of like both, but for different contexts, where like I really like to like try new decks and have fun for like our local monthlies, or if there's like kind of a low stakes thing, but for like Magic Online, or if there's like if I were playing like a Pauper Cup at a Magic Con, or like the 2Ks with NRG, like I played Terror, or I would play Burn, like something that I know, as long as it is well positioned, that I know I can play really well and I can focus on other parts of the game and stuff. But I thought that was an interesting question.
That varies from person to person. Too.
Exactly.
Like whatever.
Everyone's answers were really good. It was a wide range of answers. Yeah.
Whatever that person
I
prefers.
100% get both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
And some people really like honing in and like being known for something.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and there is a skill for sure to be able to pick up a deck with little practice and be able to play it well. Like that's definitely a skill that I want to flex more, because I feel like I get stuck in with certain decks in other formats too, and sometimes that has been to my detriment.
So I think this actually probably my stance on this is, again, everybody's different. My stance on this is like that when I played Legacy a lot, the deck that I picked was a deck that really requires a lot of format knowledge. Mm-hmm. So it also very helps that we had somebody like Justin Mullins in our area who could just basically just pick a deck at will, and I can just play it or whatever. So just kind of understanding like how a deck functions like around the rest of the format. Kind of the same thing here is like I like to pick a bunch of different decks so that I understand basically how everything kind of works around itself and around the format. So that's how I like to look at it. And obviously I have my preferences on what I do and don't like to play in the format, obviously.
Yeah.
High Tide.
No way. Maybe I should bring High Tide in a couple weeks.
I
should just bring High Tide.
I'm gonna not do that.
I'm not going to bring High Tide to locals. Little weekly event. I mean, I could. It would be fine, but not my style. I'd put together I'd put a brew together, or I'd play like finally play Mono Black Sacrifice or whatever. Yeah,
that was what was brought up. It's like, this is a good place to brew.
Yeah,
it's a great place to just like get some deck ideas down.
Nice
and stuff like that. Yep,
I'm into that. Good
it
vibes.
was very, very chill vibes. Everybody was really fun.
Yep.
Super cool people I played with.
Yeah. So it's Middle Tennessee Gaming.
Middle Tennessee Gaming out in
Bellevue. West side of town.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool. Cool.
The West Hermitage.
Basically.
Yeah, kind of.
But no, cool place.
Funny, I moved from West Side and they opened up a game store in West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
That'd be
mentioned.
so close to my old place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Do you?
All right.
Steven opened up a
Any
game
last
store right there.
minute things we got?
I don't think so.
Play some Pauper.
Play some Pauper.
Yeah, go play Pauper.
Yeah.
Format's cool.
Common Ground Cup 3 info actually coming soon to a theater near
Gas
you.
station.
I saw somebody asked about that today
Oh, they did?
in the Discord.
Ooh, okay.
Somebody's like, when is it?
I guess we can say for now with some reservation, but it's looking like it will be January 31st.
All right, it's locked in.
So
You heard him. Hold him to it.
Saturday, January 31st. So look out. Look out, Cub Scouts.
Look out, I'm on a path to self-destruction.
I think that's all I had. Yeah, go support your local Pauper Nights.
Yeah. I like that there are more happening.
Yeah.
It makes me excited.
It's a revolution.
Yeah. Now I can say, now
Pauper plays on that vibe that we were talking about of just like opening cards and being like, oh man, this could be really cool in something. Like, I think you have more of an opportunity to do that with something like Pauper or even Commander, honestly, which I do think is part of the appeal to Commander, where you just need like one of the cards and like you can just fit it in. You can fit it in with the right Commander. Like, I get that. That's why I got really into cube design, because I was pulling from my like deck builder. I love building decks and brewing, and I was getting that with Commander, as well as when I was in that early stage of not knowing what was good in Magic, of just like building whatever. So I can like bring some of that into Pauper, and but also more importantly into cube design. But
Cube's cool because it like really tickles your balls when you have an idea for something and then your drafters.
that is not staying in. Surely not.
oh, clear. Yes, absolutely, it is.
Okay.
And your drafters take that idea and they do something different with it and you didn't expect, and it's like cool. You know, I didn't think of this, but this is really cool. I'm glad somebody.
Man, that
played
really
these cards
tickles my
and
balls.
It does. Yeah, it tickles mine too. It makes me happy.
I have a joke, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, questions, or any more questions, you can send those to us at commongroundmtgpod@gmail.com. That email address is in the link below, as well as a link to our Discord, the Common Ground Discord. You can join us there, ask us some questions, tag us, show us cute pictures of your pets, show us your bling,
Talk about your cube.
disagree with us, talk about your cube.
Yeah,
Be like,
discuss the episode.
tell us why we're stupid. We love to hear it.
Engagement's fun.
Yeah.
I don't love to hear that personally, but I will if it's
Well, if
true.
anybody ever calls me stupid, I just think I'm like, well, I'm smarter than them. So
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. That's so conceited. I'm so kidding. I'm kidding.
He's kidding. He's kidding.
No, that's
everyone.
engagement. It's engagement bait. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Thank you. That's all I got. Go listen to Hot Mulligan's new album that came out the other week.
Man, everyone's releasing new music right now. Damn.
It's really good.
Cool.
I don't have anything yet, unfortunately. It's been a while.
Go listen
for
to
me.
Hot Mulligan's new album.
Cameron, I love you. I'm going to not do that. It
Okay.
is not in my wheelhouse of things to enjoy.
It's not Midwestern emo. I would say it's just like rock.
I've heard a little bit of Hot Mulligan. It is not something that particularly tickles me, but
My
you know,
favorite.
maybe you'll find something for me,
Oh, maybe I will. I'm gonna tell the listeners my favorite song off the album.
Cool.
Hang tight.
and then let them judge you.
And then we'll say bye.
Yeah. My dad told me to write.
Funky.
My dad told me to write a nice one for.
It's scrolling by.
My dad told me to write a nice one for Nana, so this is it.
That is a Midwestern emo
yeah.
song title if I've ever heard one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's wonderful.
It's
I
a
love
really-
it.
We
I love
made a
it.
joke about that in a work chat, actually. a couple weeks ago. We're like, that seems like the name. Oh, it was like I had my first kiss in a Walmart parking lot, and I'm like, that's what I first said. I was like, that is the name of a Midwestern emo song, album, something.
Yes, it is. It's got to be.
It's a really cute song. I like the.
Well, yeah, it's a nice one written for Nana. I would hope it is.
There's no saint like you. There's no way I'd part with you. It's a really cute lyric.
Cute.
Oh.
Well, go listen to some good music, whether it's Hot Mulligan or not. Go listen to some good music. There's a lot of new music out right now, so go check some out and play some Pauper.
There's a music button or tab in our Discord as well. Go talk about music.
Yeah, go talk about music there.
All three of us love music.
It's
talk
true.
about it.
We love music. Cool.
What a beautiful song.
Cool.
All right. Peace out, girls.
Later, everyone.
Croissant also says goodbye.
Meow.
I'm going to sneeze before
Okay.
next one.
I believe in you.
Sorry, this never happens. This is embarrassing.